sent Vin to a cave like he's off to a rave, with a dago ribbon round his neck. Looking out for danger like a neon ranger, completing his safety checks. Take it easy, keep it easy. Don't lead us into danger, use his expertise. Shine and glow into the dark, and when it's time we will embark. Where you go we will follow, keep it Weasley. Shambling creatures all around, we plan to avoid fighting. The cave is now illuminated by over-elaborate lighting. Half an hour to conspire. The best way to enter a cave in Dice of Desire.
I think we should just walk through.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared of a 3 foot tall shambling thing.
Dabov's ears are burning.
Are we doing it single file or?
Why not?
Right.
Who's going first then?
I'm probably happy to go first.
I would suggest Krill goes first because he's not carrying a torch. Followed by possibly myself and Dabov, then Gregomel, and then Quinch coming up the rear.
Staying at the rear.
Staying at the rear.
Yeah.
Right, so I lead and I step up to, I guess, where I guess probably about. You said we were further back than we were actually shown on this map. So let's say,
so there's about 50 foot to get to where you are on the map.
Okay,
let's get to where we are then, shall we?
But in a sort of single file. So let's just assume that. So I'm leading up the way. I've sort of stepped into. So I step into the light that Vin's created, which I'm assuming is where where Dweezil
is.
Yeah,
or
so
where you are theoretically.
I'm there, so I've just sort of stepped into the light.
Okay. Are you, out of interest, so I know you're going in single file, but are you going in conga style? Or are you going in style, one at a time?
Conga style, I reckon.
Do.
Come on and do the conga. Do. Train across the floor.
If we walk through and kick to each side, we might actually kill some things.
I like it. Multi-attack.
Yeah. Dweezil has his hands on my hips, and I've lifted my left leg. I've taken a step, and I've lifted my right leg.
That is how walking works, yeah.
I've dramatically lifted my leg in a conga-esque style.
Yeah, this is a kick.
Yeah.
Right. Can I have then a collective stealth then, please?
At disadvantage, love it.
Yours is a disadvantage, and so will be Mr. Dabov. One name.
Mine's not a disadvantage, but it is a natural 1.
I got a 15 out of 14, so 17.
5.
16.
14.
That's so you two at disadvantage. You got a 14 and a 14.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 5 and an 8, so but I get +9. So 5 + 9 is 14.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm a stealthy boy, even when I'm tired.
Yeah. Quinch was what, a 5?
Yeah, Monkborn Cyan 5.
Okay. And Greg's was an 8. Did you say?
Old man, luscious fox, grey 1.
Old man, luscious fox, grey 1.
Yeah.
Dweezil.
A gentleman's 7.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, unfortunately, as a group, you collectively fail, which is bizarre that the 3 of you that didn't have disadvantage failed. The 2 that did have disadvantage both succeeded your stealth checks. As you wander in, perhaps Vin is just a little bit too small, despite the light, to really grab the attention of the creatures in this smaller cavern that you find yourselves in. So, Krill, as you walk in, you can obviously now see what Vin sees. Essentially, you can now see this small cavern that's about 40 foot wide, give or take, and you can see these 4 small creatures. They appear to be sort of quite decrepit. They appear to be sort of like just skin and bones hanging off of them. Very, very ugly to look at, so to speak. All of them, though, quite, relatively short. The first couple were about 3-4 foot. The other two a little bit taller. They're probably hanging around the 5 foot ish mark. But as you walk in, you're doing your best at your conga, but clearly your instructions are just not feeding back down the line. You do all right. Dweezil doesn't too. It's almost like I can't say the phrase anymore because I'm not sure it's politically correct. It's the whisper game. And it's like you started, Dweezil hasn't done very well, and the rest of the crew don't do particularly well behind you. And as you sort of get yourself into the room, the first of the creatures, with almost lightning speed, snaps its head round to you. And with that, can I have some initiative? So with your... you're up first, Krill.
Cool. We are...
Can't see any reason to change the plan, Krill.
All it's done is snapped its head at you.
Do. Continue doing the conga.
Krill's gonna go, I don't see this going well. And then I'm gonna rage.
Roll a 17.
I don't...
11.
11, so I'm fine. So it's just a standard rage. And then I'm going to prepare I'm going to delay an action.
Okay.
Do I have to declare that action, or?
I think you have to at least declare what you're delaying it for. So you can say that I'm delaying an action if something happens.
I'm gonna basically be prepared. I'm gonna try and do a shove if anything comes within range of being. If something moves, like if I move within 5 foot or something, I'm not gonna shove it. If that moves within 5 foot of me in a attacking manner, then I will.
I get it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Are you just standing there then, or are you moving as well?
Oh, yeah. So I'll move up to where Finn is.
Finn's, yeah. Okay. Dweezil. What does do you not have to attack to lose your rage?
It's if he doesn't get attacked by the end of next turn.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, so you don't have to have
Sorry,
attacked on this turn.
by the start of next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's, yeah.
Dweezil.
I suppose to ensure that Krill keeps his rage,
You attack him.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers as a third level spell on Krill. No. I think what I will try and do is...
What's your strength modifier? Just give me... If you come up to me and give me an unarmed strike.
I'm not wasting my turn to continue your rage. I'm not your fluffer. I will... what I will do is I will cast the Minor Illusion cantrip. There are 4 of these creatures kind of spread out in front of us. I want to cast the Minor Illusion cantrip behind them all. So just behind the last 2. And I want to cast it as just a large noise coming from there. Let's make it the barking of a dog.
Okay.
Coming from behind the creatures to see if we can distract them somewhat.
Okay. That does noise as well, does it? I thought...
I can do noise or an image or...
I wasn't sure if there was that silent image. I think I'm getting confused with. Okie dokie. So you do that, and what I will do is okie dokie. What's the what would you say the DC would be of that?
What for them
like
to
a wisdom?
Yeah, I suppose you'd make it against my spell DC, wouldn't you? So
yeah.
15.
Okay. So 2 of them. Let's say it's the 2 closest ones are not distracted by it. They're probably just about wise enough to... Oh no, just make it the other way. The 2 closest to it actually fail, and they feel like it is a sort of a dog or an animal that is there, and they are distracted by it. The other 2, because they're a bit further away, although it's not that far away, it doesn't affect them quite as much.
Yeah.
Okay, so on these 2, what I'll say is, so on this one and this one, I'll put something on there. I will say that attacks against those, the first attack against those will be at advantage.
Excellent. The next thing, the final thing that Dweezil's going to do is, as he whips out his rapier, he kind of just flourishes it and draws a line on the floor in front of him in the cave floor, much like a kind of a swashbuckling hero in a 1940s Saturday morning double bill at the cinema.
Okay, not sure why you do that, but fair enough.
Just to look cool, mate. Bloody hell.
Okay, and you stay where you are.
Dragons. Yeah? I'm just trying to be the opposite of. I'm a 40-odd-year-old bald teacher. I'm trying to be Errol Flynn just for 10 minutes, and you have to piss on my chips, mate. Role playing game.
All right. Okay.
What do you do next? I sit in my chair talking to my mates on Skype and sometimes roll dice.
Okay, well done, Errol. Are you moving or are you staying where you are?
What's the point? It doesn't matter. It's not real, is it?
If only that was the new name of our podcast. It's not real, is it?
Never seen Stuart sulk.
No, he does. I'm sorry. I upset you, Dweez. Right, it is the turn of these creatures. The first two, I'm also going to say that they're still sufficiently distracted, looking around for the sound of this dog, that actually they are going to head in that direction. They just sort of very slowly sort of make their way up here, sort of heading away from you. The other two, however, are not distracted by this. And first one obviously sees Krill walk in and heads straight up to him. It is going to. It's headed. It's in 5 foot. Did you say if it was in 5 foot,
if it moved something within 5 foot of me, I would take a reaction. So.
Okay. Do you want to do that before it does whatever it wants to do? Because I think that was you did say if it came within 5 foot.
Should I shove it or should I just try and kill it?
Just smash it.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Do we know what it is yet? Like,
doesn't matter.
It could be a child.
I've already raged, mate. I'm blind to its childlike.
It's what his character would do, Mike.
It's got a history of killing children, so yeah, it is.
Bit like this. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? Reckless attack.
I love the idea of a reckless attack. It's so reckless you can't control it. But wait, I'm just going to hold on to it for a minute.
I'm raging. I'm not going to do anything though. I'm just going to stand in the middle of the room, rage.
Seethe.
A little shit comes out.
23. So 18.
Yeah.
18 hits. And then I may as well do. I don't want a timer then, so I can 25 damage. Oh no! Wait, 27 damage because I'm raging.
Right. Yep. What happens to this small creature? That's just all it did was step up to you.
It's lost its head. We'll say.
Okay, you've decapitated a small decrepit creature.
I don't like how these are being described as small creatures.
It's a hungry child. That's what it is.
And then I'm not going to use my second attack. Just because there's nothing to attack.
Okay. Well, yeah, and you can't move because you've had your turn. So is.
Why is he using Vin Weasel's token? I'm confused.
I'm underneath it.
No.
Vin's now just a 7 foot tall orc.
So creature number 4 comes up to you and says, "Why did you kill my friend?" No, it didn't. It just what it does though is it goes to grapple you.
Okay.
So
I think it's grapple? It's actually just trying to hug you.
Yeah. Can I have a strength check, an acrobatics or an athletics check, whichever you prefer?
Okay.
And what I'd say is, given that you've reckless, this would be at disadvantage.
Okay, well, I get advantage on dex checks against effects that you can see whilst not blinded, deafened, incapacitated. So I'm assuming that would apply to a grapple, provided
it's not really an effect, though, is it? I don't
I mean,
know.
is somebody coming at me? Like, it's the same as a trap. You'd see a trap swinging at you. I'd get advantage. Should we just call it a straight roll?
Yeah, go on then.
Natural 20 on that one, mate.
Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, it lunges to sort of grab you, but you manage to, deflect. You manage to deflect away its hands and its grasp. Quinch, you're up.
Let's have a look-see then. And how tall are these creatures?
The one that's left. One of them's lost. One of them lost about a foot. But this one's probably about 3.5 foot, 4 foot tall.
I thought we lost a head, not a foot.
If you're 3.5 foot tall and a foot of that is head.
So I'll fly 10 feet into the air, move forward 10 feet, and then I will do a dodge action. That's my
Let
turn.
him fly.
Why? Yeah. As you can see, it opens up a little bit here.
I thought we said it was low. Is it not a height issue?
You are baffling. You are baffling. Greg.
Can I use a perception check just to see if I can work out what these creatures are?
Yeah, the head's rolled towards you.
Yeah. Okay. Do that then, please.
It's an 18 plus whatever the hell I've got on perception, which I think is 2, isn't it? Yeah. This creature looks fairly decomposed. It like I say, it's got skin and flesh hanging off of it. The two things that you would know from that roll is, one, you would probably assume this was some sort of zombie, or certainly from its appearance, it looks zombie-like. The other thing you would probably be able to ascertain, even with the fairly poor condition of its thing, is it probably was a child of some sort of humanoid race. Okay.
Grotesque.
Well, I've got good news and bad news for you all. Good news is, feel free to kill them, they're zombies. Bad news is, they're possibly the children we're looking for.
Excellent.
And just bonus action, I'm just gonna... Actually, I can go on movement, I'm just gonna move.
Okay. Don't want to do anything else with your turn? Or you want to use your perception as your action?
I was going to use the perception as the action.
Okay, cool. Dab off.
I guess upon hearing that news, it seems a humane thing to do is to put them out of their misery, I suppose. So I am going to move up to the one that tried to grapple Krill, and then have at it with the rapier, I reckon.
Okay.
That'll be a disadvantage, won't it? Wouldn't have thought so. It's like a 7. Oh no, actually it's a 10.
Oh, I would have thought so.
No.
That just hits.
Oh. Presumably that'd be a stealth attack as well.
You're what's it called? Is it called? It's not
sneak attack.
Stealth attack. Sneak attack. There we go. I was going to say it didn't sound right. Sneak attack is obviously Krill's right by it.
So I've rolled a 10 normally, and then sneak attack's 3d6, isn't it? So that's 20 overall.
20 overall. Okie dokie. You got it with, what did you go with? Your
rapier, yeah.
Okay. You slash at the creature, carving off even more flesh from this body than it already has lost. But it still stands there.
Cool. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to just move back to where I was stood before.
Disengaging, yeah.
I don't have to because I've got the mobile feet.
Do you not have to? But does it not count still as a? Do you just disengage as a bonus, right?
Yeah, but I don't. They can't take opportunity attacks because of my mobile feet. Like one creature, if I attack it.
Right, Krill.
Can you roll my my unstable range table again, please?
Did we not just do it on the when you range?
Every
right?
turn.
No.
Every turn whilst I'm ranging.
Okay, 7.
7. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll just take out. I'll attack the one on the opposite side then. Same go. 11.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 21.
21. How do you kill this child?
I like it when you put it like Could you just refer to as zombies?
Okay, how do you decimate this child zombie?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is dead. Let's not paint that picture.
Okie dokie. Dweezil. Actually, no. Are you moving or anything, Krill?
Yeah. Let's keep this train in motion, and I'll move 15 foot up to see sort around the corner.
What have you got? 60 foot, right?
Dark vision, yeah.
How high do the cavern walls? How high do the cavern ceiling appear to be?
Fly up and have a look.
Just go up to you, bump your head.
So you can see the two zombies that were sort of not retreating, but were moving further in, trying to find the dog. Yeah, Dweezil.
I think I shall cast. I shall move up to near me mate Krill, and as I get up there, I'm just going to pop a classic. We've not had this for a while. I'm going to pop a classic. Your intellect is paltry. Your strength is feeble too. Your odour is repugnant. I mock, sir. I mock you as I cast
Fishy mock.
As I cast vicious mockery, the classic bardic spell on
Wizzy.
Wizzy.
Is it a Wizzy? Do you have to do a saving throw to me?
It's. I think I just chuck a. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Wizzy save.
Wizzy save. I'll cast it on the closest zombie thing to me.
Thing.
It's slightly larger zombie thing, isn't it? It's about 5 foot tall.
Is it a thing?
What is it?
Right, it's a zombie child, isn't it?
It's 5 foot tall. I would say zombie teenager.
14.
Yeah, zombie teenager takes 5 points of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
What was that? 5?
Yes.
Did you say? And it has disadvantage on what?
Its next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
Okay, cool. Having taken a bit of damage, it's sort of out of its stupor of looking for a dog, and sort of like suddenly sort of like realizes that maybe there isn't a dog back here, and it's going to sort of like turn around to the where it was originally sort of stood, and now see the rest of you a little bit better, and we'll just step up to Krill because he's just there. So obviously disadvantage. You didn't reckless, did you? I don't think so.
I did reckless, yeah.
You did reckless last time?
I reckless every time, yeah.
Okay, so that'll just mean it was straight then, because it's disadvantage versus advantage against you. Oh, that's a good throw. So it's going to grapple you again, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry. So that's 22 overall.
Is that a strength off, is it?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So then it wouldn't have advantage against me because it's not is grapple an attack, or is it?
It is an attack, yes, treated as an attack. Okay.
Yeah, 90-20 on that one. I like digital dice, to be fair.
Yeah, they've been rolling well for you tonight, haven't they, them? Bad boys.
So, yeah, you managed to... Yeah, brilliant. Well done. Great. Yeah, whatever. The second zombie just carries on, and he hasn't... Whatever.
It's not real, is it?
It's not real. Yeah, well done. Yeah, I've not spent any time setting this up. Great. You just turn up and do what you fucking want and just get what you want, don't you? I'll spend time preparing, making things, getting things ready, and then you just come along and just do whatever you fucking want and roll. Great. Brilliant. I rolled a 19. Almost the best thing I could roll on dice. Literally better than, 18 other numbers on the dice. And you come along and get the one that's better. No, but it's good. It's good. It's really good. Really, really good. Well done. Good for you. Really pleased. Quinch.
What would you like me to do, Nate?
No, it's fun. Everyone's having a laugh. No. It's my job to make sure that you guys have a good time at the table, but it's nobody's job to make sure I have a good time. Quinch, your turn.
How high are the ceilings?
Oh, who cares, mate? How high do you want them to be? We'll make them 1,000,000 foot if you want.
Well, I just need to know if I can go up a further 5 feet.
Yeah, you can go up another 5. You're only 10 foot off the ground, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
So I'll fly up to 15 and then move across to here. We'll just do a little pot shot with sure shit at this zombie that's next to Krill.
Yeah, you'd probably get a natural 30 or something. I don't know.
Let's have a look. I feel guilty. It's quite a good roll. It's 22.
Yeah. Well, that hits. Yeah.
So it's 1d8 plus 8. Oh,
cool.
I'm actually going to lie. I rolled a 2. 2 plus.
No, give me the right number, mate. No, it's fine. Don't worry. We'll just speed run through this. Shall we?
Oh, 7. So it's 8 in total.
Yeah, actually, some more creatures just come out and they've got these big like white flags, and they just piss off out the cave entrance. And then someone comes along and says, "Yeah, the real Storm King's Thunder was the friend you made along the way."
Let me know when we meet them.
Yeah, we've all won. We've all won the game, and thanks for listening, everyone, for the last however long.
A dragon comes out and salutes us.
Should I?
And then everyone claps.
Should I not have killed the zombie?
That's fine, mate. No, what did you roll? Come on.
No, I got 7, so it's 8. Yeah.
7, brilliant. Yeah. He takes a bit of a battering, didn't he? But he's still standing.
Is it a child?
Yep.
Child zombie.
Well, it's a zombie thing if you're Stuart. It's just a zombie if you're Krill. Nobody seems to want to address the fact that you're killing children.
It's just a spell slot if you ask Dabov.
I'd aimed for the top of its head, so it looks a little bit like that character from Super Ted now.
Right, okay, yep. Texas Pete.
Is his name Chip?
Okay.
What's his name?
What?
I don't
Chip? Yobo? This like the yellow one.
Spotty.
That is Super Ted.
Is it Spotty? It's got like an antenna, I think.
Yeah.
Greg.
I'm pretty sure that's just Spotty.
Yeah,
Greg,
sure, Spotty.
Greg, why don't you just fireball the whole cave and just...
Alright, cool. Let's do that.
Get it over and done with, mate.
90-20. I mean, I'm just gonna... I don't know what to do, to be honest with you.
Do you have something that can heal a zombie?
Bit late.
Like,
2 of them are dead again.
Yeah, I do.
And remove an arrow.
Yeah, it's called Firebolt, which gets a 14.
Yep, that hits.
2d10.
Why not? Why wouldn't it be? 5d20 is probably the next one.
That's an 8 and a 6.
14 total?
Yeah, 14 damage.
Cool. Yeah, he dies. Well done. You win the day. All very proud of yourself murdering these children. Excellent.
They're already dead.
Technically, we're mutilating the corpses, which some would argue is worse.
Already done it once today.
I would sort of like to point out that, I took an action to avoid damage, like fly into the air and avoid damage and try and avoid conflict, and got criticised. Then Nate gets upset when I tried killing him. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right, Dabov, you're up.
Dabov leaves the cave.
Dabov just walks
Never
off.
to be seen again.
Just leaves Vin as well. See you later, spell slot.
Yeah, I've got plenty more. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way to that other zombie, but I am going to... Dabov's going to move up to here as stealthy as possible. That I've used half a dash action as well to get that far.
Okay, are you carrying a torch? You don't have dark vision, right?
I do have dark vision, so I just want to see how much I can see up this way.
And yours presumably is 60 foot as well?
Yeah, just standard dark vision. I can double check if you like.
No, that's fine. I think most are. I think there's only 1 or 2 races that have a slightly different...
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
I like the idea that as Quinch flies, his wings put out his torch.
Don't know why we're talking about these types of ideas. Really. It's a bit...
Physics, mate.
You can see that. So as you get to there, you can see 1 or 2 more of these small creatures.
Cool. I'm going to try and... is there anything that I can sort of reasonably hide behind?
Where you are, probably not. I mean, as you can see, you've got the cave wall to the next of you, which would give you a sort of a bit of a hiding from... not a bit of a hiding, that's the wrong phrase. But say this one up here probably wouldn't be able to see you if you were to hide down here, for argument's sake. But obviously you have this guy right here who very possibly may turn around and see you quite easily. So
I'm going to just retreat slightly back and hide behind this wall.
Okie dokie.
Do you want like a stealth check or anything?
Yeah, roll me a hide or a stealth. Yeah, I don't know what hide is, but roll me a stealth.
At disadvantage, that's still a 20.
That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Good for you. Right.
If you want, I can sort of
Krill.
just start making lots of noise.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Sort of past that, really.
Thank you so much for listening to Dice and Desire. If you were...
Hello.
Quinch, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd help out with the promo.
No, Quint, no, come on. You're just going to talk about random place names that don't exist.
No, I wasn't. I was going to talk to you about my adventures in Valaquanth, the very best that the Tendering Meadows has to offer.
God, if you have to be here, at least read this out.
Okay, what have we got here? Leave us a review on Apple or Podchaser.
Oh, yeah, it was fine. It's pronounced Apple, but that was fine. Now read this bit.
You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Just search Dice and Desire.
I'm actually very surprised that was all pronounced correctly. Thanks, Quinch. Thank you guys for listening. Do exactly as Quinch said and help us out in those various ways. And we look forward to sharing another episode with you very soon.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tale of the Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tale of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.